Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Charisma here, and we are back at you another video. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. I've kind of just been taking life a little bit different. Plus, I kind of got bored of 2K and stuff like that. So, hopefully, a lot more 2K content coming soon. But for right now, we're throwing it back to the Kobe era, and we're going to be putting Cade Cunningham in the 2003 draft with the iconic class of LeBron, Chris Bosh, Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, and a lot of other good players in that class. So hopefully he can be up to par with the rest of the great players in that class. If not, then obviously he's got some work to do and he's in the right era now. But I hope everybody was doing well. 2K, like I said, it's been super boring and stuff like that, so getting back on it was kind of hard for me to do, but here I am. We're gonna take it day by day and do the best we can. You know what I'm saying? It's all we can do. But we're gonna go in, make sure all of our settings are good, stuff like that. Turn off injuries. All right, I think we're all good there. Leave everything how it is. I'm gonna start off with the Pistons just because that's my home team and that's what team that Cade is on right now. But whatever team that Cade gets drafted to, that's the one we're gonna end up switching to. So we're gonna end up loading in our draft class and we're gonna simulate the first year and we'll kind of go from there. And we will see exactly which team he ends up going to. So we're gonna simulate the season and I will see you guys at the draft. Alright guys, we're in the next season and we're gonna head over to the draft lottery and kind of see what teams are gonna be picking first and stuff like that. So we have the Jazz, the Cavaliers, Heat, and Raptors. So Cade might end up going 1 through 6, so we can see exactly where he goes. I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna go anywhere from 4 to 6 is my guess. But we're gonna go ahead and head over to the draft and we'll kind of see exactly what happens. I would have loved to see him go back to the Pistons, being a Pistons fan, but hey, I can't control anything. Dwayne Wade goes number 1 to the Jazz, which I'm pretty sure he actually has a part ownership. Wow, Cade goes 2 to the Cavaliers. I honestly thought LeBron was going to go there, but hey, congrats to Cade. LeBron goes 3 to the Heat. Is Chris Bosh going to go back to the Raptors? No, Carmelo goes to the Raptors, okay. Jordan Harrison. Chris Bosh goes 6 to the Magic. All right, we'll go ahead and sim to the end, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take control of the Cavaliers, and we'll kind of just go from there. I feel like Cade is actually gonna be a stud for that team. I feel like there's a lot of work to be done, so I will try and like put a couple pieces around him to try and help him win a championship. But I can't really go too crazy because I definitely want to see Cade shine. So we will head over to the settings and we're going to select the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right. Nope, I do not want to quit. Let's check out the lineups for now. They want Cade starting, getting 38 minutes as a rookie. Okay, that's what I like to see. We got Ricky Davis, Matt Harpring, Nick Collison, Ilgauskas, Jermaine Jones, Naz Muhammad, Darius Miles, Scott Pollard, Diop, Eldon Campbell. Wow, this is a rough roster. I can see why LeBron and them ended up going with the #1 pick that year. So we're gonna try and do a few trades to try and make this team a little bit better. We do have a solid point guard or a solid shooting guard in Ricky Davis, and we do have a solid center in Ilgauskas. So I would like to keep those guys around. I know Ilgauskas is making a lot of money, but I feel like we can make a couple trades and I feel like we can get someone decent on the team. We're looking for a new small forward for the most part. I want to try and get around like an 83, 84 like the rest of our guys. If we can't, I'll just keep exactly what we have and go from there. But let's see our options. Oh, we can get Ben Wallace. Oh man, I might actually have to do that. And we're not losing too much either. And we could have our main guy coming off the bench for Ben. I kind of like that. Can also get Manu Ginobili here too. He's only a 78, but I know how he progresses. We're gonna go ahead and do this Ben Wallace trade for now. We have our new starting center. Even though I do like Ilgauskas, I'll probably end up trading him away, to be completely honest, because I feel like I can get something decent back for him. And then we'll package him with Jermaine Jones, and we'll try and get us a good, solid small forward, power forward. We do have Jalen Rose here, but he's 30. Antoine Walker, 85 overall, 27 years old, not too bad. Desmond Mason is at 83, okay. Michael Finley, 82, 30 years old though. Camby. Chauncey Billups. I can't do that. We got Cade. As much as I'd love to. We can get Rasheed Wallace as well. Oh man, we could basically bring back the 2004 Pistons, but to the Cavs. 1 year deal. He's making $17 million and he's 29. Man, as much as I'd love that, I don't know if I can do that. Jerry Stackhouse, 28. And we can get Andre Miller. They had to give up a first round pick. Not really too big on that. All right, I think what I'll do is I'll go with I think we'll do the Antoine Walker, and I think I can make him maybe a small forward, unless Desmond Mason's also a pretty good choice as well. Jerry Stackhouse, 28 years old. He's only making $6 million a year, and yeah, let's do it. I'm all over the place with these trades right now, but I'm trying to like think of the future. And they want Andre Miller to start, which I'm sorry, dude, that's not happening. You can be the sixth man all day. That's cool. Kind of want to go through and change positions, make sure everybody's in the right spot. Center. Okay. I'm actually kind of cool with him being our starting shooting guard. He's cool as a small forward, okay. Keep him as a small forward. Pollard can be our backup center. And I think we're okay there. I do want to mess with the tendencies too and make sure that Cade is getting the most shots on the team. Put that at about a 93. Stackhouse, 85 is cool. Ricky Davis, we'll put him at about an 80. Ben Wallace, we'll get him up to about 72. I think that should be okay. Andre Miller, since he's our shooting guard, get him up to a 78. And I think that should be okay. Go ahead and rebuild the lineups. See, I'm not too big on Ted Cage starting for this power forward spot, to be completely honest. Maybe we just make Pollard a power forward instead of a center. He drops 2. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll just do that. I guess we'll kind of see how this season goes for the most part. I'm not expecting us to be a playoff team or anything like that by any means. We did bring in some solid players, but it's nothing really that I could say this is a championship team by any means. We're going to go ahead and simulate the first season. I'll show you guys the numbers at the end and kind of show you how Cade's doing, and I will see you guys then. Alright guys, so we're wrapping up the end of the season. Right now we are sitting in 11th place, which isn't the best, but hey, I didn't expect it. We finished 36 and 46 with Kevin Garnett as your MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to LeBron. Rashawn Leonard is your 6th man of the year. Ben Wallace, Defensive Player of the Year for the Cavaliers. We love to see that. Tayshaun Prince, Most Improved. George Karl, Coach of the Year. And then Executive of the Year goes to him. Let's see if we have any players from the Cavaliers. Which we do not. We should have Ben Wallace in the defensive team, which we do. And we do have Cade on the all-rookie first team. We do love to see that as well. All of the top picks, the first 6, are in the all-rookie first team. Okay, awesome. That's good to see. We don't end up making the playoffs because we are the 11th seed. We're going to go ahead and check out the numbers for the season. just so we can kind of get some numbers exactly and see how Cade was doing. He had a really good season. He was the best scorer on the team with 20.6 points per game, about 5 rebounds per game, and 6 assists a game. Second leading scorer was Jerry Stackhouse, 17, 3, and 6. Ricky Davis also had a really good season for us. Honestly, everybody had a really good season for us for the most part. I feel like just one last little good power forward spot, or like one last trade, could actually get us to that last like championship spot that we need, or even like a playoff contender spot. So we'll kind of see where we stand in the draft and see what kind of pick we get. I don't expect us to be too high on the list. We do end up with 11, so we still could end up with a pretty solid pick in this draft. I'm not really like too sure on who was in this draft this year because I was really young at the time. I think I was like 8 years old, 2005. 2004, I was 7, so I was pretty young. So we'll kind of see who's there at 11 to pick. We do have Josh Smith here. We were looking for a power forward here. Gary Payton, that's not the right one though. Sean Livingston, point guard though. There's Trevor Ariza. He's a really solid player. Got traded a lot throughout his career though. Honestly, I think our best bet here is probably going to be Josh Smith, as unfortunate as that is. Unless, oh wait, Tony Allen here too. I don't know, that might be worth it. Just his defensive mindset and how good he plays defense might be worth it in the long run. We can't really play him at a power forward, but I think that's who I'm going to take. I almost skipped right over Tony Allen. I probably would have been super upset. Let's see what he ends up with a 75 overall, along with the rest of the players below. So Josh Smith was a 76, but I'm not tripping on that too much. Plus Josh Smith didn't have any badges, and Tony Allen had 2. So that's ultimately what it came down to. Let's just bring in those players back just to make sure we can use them as possible trade pieces and stuff like that. Did he play for us? I'm pretty sure that he did. He played for Chicago. I know he played for us. I'm cool with that. We'll bring him back. Probably use him as a trade piece. Andre Miller's also cool. Darius Miles, Ted Cage. Okay, I'm cool with that. Make sure we get those guys back. We don't have enough to sign Matt. Okay, cool. Sick. So who else can we bring in? Tony Kukoc is here, but he's 35, so Eddie House, 26 years old. Gerald Wallace, he's only 21. He could be a backup power forward for us. Let's go ahead and bring him in. He might even be a starter at one point if we end up losing some people. We'll go over to the player progression and kind of see how everybody's turning out for the most part. Cade goes up to a 90 overall. He goes up 6 in a season. Wow. Congrats to him, man. That's good to see. But other players, Ricky Davis goes down, Andre Miller goes down, a couple other guys go up, and Scott Pollard goes down, which is expected. I don't expect everybody to go up, so we'll kind of see what other trades we can make and see what other moves we can do to kind of get this team in the right direction. I definitely want to get Cade championship because I definitely think that's necessary without a doubt. Scott Pollard, sorry bro, but you're degressing, so we're probably gonna have to trade you. We'll trade you with Diop, and let's see what kind of power forward. Like, I want to get a power forward. Marcus Fizer in Chicago, and we can get Danielle Marshall as well. I don't really want to give up first though. What are my options? Give me something good. Come on. See, I wish I was a little bit better with names. Kwame Brown, yeah, I know that name a little bit too well, and I'm not picking him. Sean Bradley, if he wasn't 32, maybe. I don't really want to give a first round pick. So what could I just get for Scott? Maybe if I could just keep Diop, that'd be cool. This is kind of... I might just have to get that first round draft pick. He's making $7 million though. Fuck that. All right. Let me move around a few positions and see if that'll maybe help. Okay. What about Tony Allen? What happens if I make him a power forward? 74. Okay, so we'll keep him at a small forward. He can be the power forward. I'm not tripping over one overall. Shooting guard, he stays at 84. Small foul, okay. But he's already used to playing shooting, so we'll just keep that exactly how it is. He's the shooting guard, power forward, backup center, small forward, point guard. Okay, I think we're chilling there. I would like to make some moves, honestly, to get this team a little bit better, but I think we're honestly okay. Andre Miller is a 6-man. That's solid. All of our minutes are looking pretty good as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna ride with this lineup. Check out the shot tendencies, make sure everything is still where I want it to be. Got Cade at a 99 shot tendency. I'm going to lower that down just a little bit. We got Stackhouse there. 82, 77. Tony Allen shot tendency can go a little bit up off the bench to about a 70. Get him to about a 65. Okay, I think we should be okay there. I'm gonna simulate the season and I will see you guys at the end. I might go to the trade deadline. Haven't really decided yet, but when I do see you guys, it'll either be at the end of the season or trade deadline. I will see you guys then. Okay, I did end up stopping at the trade deadline. Right now we're sitting at 31-17, so we are a lot better than last year. I'm gonna kind of see exactly how everybody's doing so far in the year, and if everybody's up to par, I'll keep them around. If not, then I'll probably get rid of them. Cade Cunningham is literally having an all-star season. That's amazing to see. 26.8, 6.4, and 6.4. And he's having some really good shooting as well. 53% from the field, 41% from three. What about free throws? 79%. That's not, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's also not great. I feel like he could do a little bit better. Like I said, I definitely want to bring in a power forward. So that's my plan for now. Pollard. And then maybe we can do Diop again. And then we'll do a second round pick. I just want a solid power forward. Jamal Mashburn, he's 32 years old though. And we have to give up picks. I don't know about that. Like, I know we're gonna be good and the pick's not gonna be too valuable. I definitely feel like, man, I don't know. What happens if I get rid of the first round pick? Will you do that? Yeah, see, now they want to do some shit like that. Let me go back, because I obviously messed up. Okay. Jamal Mashburn, he's 86. I think that might help us. I know he's a little bit older, but worst comes to worst, if he digresses next season, we'll just trade him and we'll get somebody else for him. I do like that so far. I feel like we should definitely get a backup center now. We'll do those two in a second. Just a backup center. That's all we really need. Oh man, all these are pretty shit. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I expected it with the people that I'm trying to give up, but is there anybody? Nah. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna make sure Mashburn's shot tendency isn't too high like that. Put him down to like 80. I think that's chilling. Go ahead and rebuild our lineup pretty fast. I feel like Mashburn's gonna help our lineup a lot. I do think that not having a backup center is probably gonna fuck us over. Is there anybody that can even play the center position on our team? Caffey. 6'7", he can't really play center, unfortunately. He's 6'8", and they want him to play center. Yeah, we're just gonna ride with it. I'm doing too much talking and thinking, so I'm gonna simulate the rest of the season, and I will see you guys at the end. Hopefully, we're the #1 seed, competing for a championship. If not, then hey, it happens. See you guys then. All right. And at the end of the season, we have LeBron James as your MVP, his second year in the league. I'm sure we're going to see more of that. Devin Harris as your Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Yao Ming. Ben Wallace is your Defensive Player of the Year back-to-back. Andre Kirilenko is the Most Improved, and Coach of the Year goes to Richard Mason. Not sure if that's us. It might be, but who knows? We don't have Cade on any All-NBA first team. No second team either, but he does make a third team. Second year in the league. So that is a step in the right direction. We do love to see that. I'm sure there's a lot of like really good point guards in the league, so that really doesn't help either. Let's go ahead and check out the stats for the season. We have Cade with about 25, 6, and 7 with pretty good numbers. We love to see that. Ben Wallace, 8.5, 13.4. Jamal Mashburn, he had a really good, solid season for us. 17, 5, and 6. Stackhouse played really well. Ricky Davis, Andre Miller. Everybody played their part in the team really well. I do think that center would have helped us out a lot. We didn't finish as the 1 seed, but we did finish as a 4 seed, taking on Orlando in the first round. We're going to simulate the first game, and which we take. We're up 1-0. They tied it up 1-1. 2-1 Orlando. 3-1 Orlando. That's not good. So what we're going to have to do is we're probably going to have to change this down to an 8-man rotation. Rebuild our lineup, make sure everybody's good to go. All of our best players are in and playing. Hopefully Simcast can help us out a little bit and we can get this done. If not, I'll be a little hurt about it, but it happens. So far they're kicking our ass and it looks like they're gonna go ahead and beat us, and we're gonna lose in the first round to Orlando. Let's simulate the rest and we'll see what happens. We have the Timberwolves winning the championship with Kevin Garnett as your finals MVP. Congrats to KG and the Minnesota Timberwolves. They needed that one for sure. We'll head over to the lottery. I don't expect us to even have a pick because I'm pretty sure we traded away, in which we did. 21. That's okay though, because I'm sure that's not even going to get us too good of a player anyway. We'll head over to the player options, make sure we get everybody back that we want to and stuff like that. Got Cade here, definitely want to bring him back. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I'm not too worried about him. We'll skip past it. Let's go to our available positions and make sure everybody wants to come back to the team. I don't think there's any players here that are ours that we have to bring back. I would like to bring in Tayshaun. That would be pretty sick. All those are just some random players, so I'm not too stressed on that. He decided to stay with the Atlanta Hawks, which I don't blame them. The deal got matched. Speedy Claxton, Glenn Robinson. I wonder if that's Nick Claxton's dad. Very well could be. Nick Van Exel, 33. Earl Watson, 78, 26 years old. Not bad. Vladimir Radmanovich. That could help out with our power forward center position for sure. So let's go ahead and bring him in. He decided to get... Okay. We're shooting 0 for 2 right now, guys. 6'10", 260, 26 years old. Fits our system really well. He actually agrees and signs with us, so we finally got somebody that could be put to use on the team. The rest of these guys, I'm not too worried about. I'm not sure if there's anybody else I'll bring in. Probably not. Everybody else is either pretty old or just not worth my money. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip over to player progression. Kind of see where we stand there. I feel like Cade's going to be up to like a 91, 92. He's up at a 91, which we love to see. Only Ricky Davis drops down 1, which is okay. Cover to the next season. Okay. Over to the next season, and we'll fix up our lineups. We got a lineup of Cade, Andre Miller, Jerry Stackhouse, Jamal Mashburn, Ben Wallace, Ricky Davis, Eaton Thomas, Tony Allen, Gerald Wallace. So I think I'm gonna make it a 9-man rotation. Kind of help out the depth a little bit. I think our backup center position is good now, and our backup power forward is solid. Probably would be good to get another backup point guard, but I think I'm chilling with how we are right now. Mashburn is getting older. I might package him and one of these lower paid players. See if there's another solid power forward we can bring in that's a little bit younger, that's still just as good. Kenyon Martin, he's only 27. It's not a bad pickup. There's Nene. Jermaine O'Neal, 89 overall. We have to give up Gerald Wallace though. We get back Ted Cage. I think that's gonna help us out a lot. Plus he's only 27. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't really need Ted Cage in, let's see. Andre Miller's chilling. Do I move on from Stackhouse because he's 30, or do I keep him on the team? See, because Ben Wallace is even 31. Let's just package Cage by himself and see maybe if there's like a pick, or I saw Mo Williams there. That could be a solid backup point guard. Only 21. Let's go ahead and do that. We will rebuild the lineups really fast. It's looking a little bit better. Our power forward minutes aren't, I'm not too worried about that, to be completely honest, but I think we are a little bit better off than we were last year. I'm going to simulate the season. I'm not going to do any trades at the deadline or anything like that. So I will see you guys at the end. All right, guys, we're wrapping up the season. As of right now, we are the #1 seed in the East with just over 50 wins. We do love to see that. We finish off the season 55-27, and LeBron is your back-to-back MVP. Like I said, I figured we'd see a lot more of that. He's basically the Luka of this generation in 2K. In, you know, LeBron James is LeBron James. Chris Paul is your rookie of the year. Nene, 6th man of the year. I had a chance to pick him up, but I decided not to. Defensive player of the year goes to Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. One of the greatest players to ever touch a basketball. Greatest work ethic ever. Rest in peace to one of the GOATs, man. I miss him like every single day still. Glenn Bremer, most improved with 6 points per game. Okay. And then Larry Brown is your coach of the year. Let's see. We do have Cade on your All-NBA second team. We'd love to see that. Moving up is always a plus. We don't have anybody else from the Cavs on the All-NBA team. We do have Ben Wallace on the All-Defensive team. Anybody else around here? We do not. Let's go ahead and check out the stats for the season. Kind of see how everybody did. We got Cade with about 25, 5, and 9. A lot better assist numbers from last year and a couple years before that. Jermaine O'Neal with 19, 10, and 2. Love to see that. Jerry Stackhouse still playing really well, even though he's getting older. Ben Wallace doing what Ben Wallace does. Ricky Davis and Andre Miller putting up really solid numbers for us. We love to see that. So I can't complain about how anybody's played. We are the 1 seed taking on Atlanta in the first round. We're going to simulate the first game, in which somehow they take. We take game 2. Game 3 is theirs. Game 4 is ours. Hopefully, we can simulate and get this done, in which we do. We take it in 6. Go ahead and take on Orlando, who beat us last year. Simulate the first game, in which we take. We love to see that. Game 2 is theirs. Game 3 is also theirs. Game 4 is theirs as well. All right, time to go back down to the 8-man rotation. As much as I don't want to, it's gonna have to happen. All right, Simcast, help us get this done, man. We gotta move past this second round. We didn't make it past the first round last year, so we are 1 step ahead. We do end up taking that game, which we love to see. They do have a good lead on us. Oh man, this isn't looking too good. We're starting to make a little bit of a comeback, but I don't think it's enough to pull it off. Nope, it's not. Damn, man. Orlando. All right, we're gonna simulate the rest of the playoffs, and Orlando goes on to win the championship. So at least we lost to the eventual champions and Tracy McGrady. I didn't expect any less. It's Tracy McGrady. If he wouldn't have got injured, man, imagine the career that guy would have fucking had, dude. He was already one of the greatest players. All right, let's see. Cleveland, we are at 28. All right, that's fine. Let's get past that. I'm not really too worried about the whole rookie class and yada yada. I just want to make sure Tony Allen and Cade come back, which they do. Mo Williams will bring him back. I'm not too worried about Edmund Sharp. Any free agents that we have to pay? Okay, there's a couple. Ben Wallace, I don't mind paying him, even though he's getting older. And then Ricky Davis, he's only 26 still. He's still got a lot left in him. Get rid of that. Decided to sign with the Dallas Mavericks, and he decided to go with Spurs. Sick. Okay. So our team just got significantly worse very, very fast. I probably should have tried to offer them a little bit more money. Wow. That just became a shit show really fast. Looks like we're gonna have to make a few trades, guys. Unfortunately. I feel like I can dig us out of this little bit of a hole. It's pretty rough around here, but I think I can pull a couple trades off. I do got some picks, and I'm not really too worried about using them that much because I plan on being good. Unless we just tank this year and go for a first pick or something like that. But I don't really want to do that in Cade's sake, just because we've been a winning team the past couple years. Our lineup is still okay. It's not like horrible by any means. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about Thomas starting at the center, to be honest. So let's kind of see what kind of trades we can make. We got Mo Williams here. That's honestly only making like the only money that's worth a shit, probably to anybody. We'll try and see what we can get. If we can't get anything for him, unfortunately, we're probably just gonna have to suck it up and probably just go this year how we are. I'm not about to give up 2 first-round picks, as much as I would like to get a first-round pick in 2010. It's not really necessarily worth it for me. We'll go back in. Stackhouse is 31, Miller's 30. Okay. Thomas and Mo Williams. Get a solid center. Not even that. Wow. What about just Thomas? Can we get anything for him? Maybe people just don't like Mo. Maybe that's what it was. First round pick. We can get like a first round pick and a center. I'd probably lean towards that a little bit more. Oh man, I think I'm probably just gonna have to fucking let it ride out, unfortunately, unless we can package Andre Miller for somebody decent. Maybe we can get 2 players out of it. Zach Randolph. I don't know if that's worth trading for though. Rip Hamilton. We don't really need him though, unfortunately. At least I think. I would love to get him though. He is younger. And we only gotta give him. Yeah, let's do that. I know it messes up our money situation a little bit, but being a Pistons fan, I got a lot of love for Rip. We got our new starting shooting guard, so it's really solid as well. I still would like. Still want a new center, honestly, but I don't really think we're gonna be able to get that. I just don't think anybody. Yeah, see, these are all bullshit. I don't really want to throw in a pick, man. Unless I go to like 2011 or some shit, like. Yeah, this isn't too good for us, guys. Probably just gonna have to let it ride out. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Rebuild our lineup, make sure everybody's good to go. Maybe Ethan Thomas will actually prove me wrong and go crazy. Who really knows? We'll check out the tendencies, make sure everybody's still good to go. I'm cool with Rip at a 90. 86 Jermaine O'Neal, Jerry. Okay, Mo Williams will probably be up a little bit more for a scoring role off the bench. Ethan Thomas could probably be at like a 66, 65. I think everybody else is cool there. We're gonna simulate the season. Hopefully we're not horrible considering the losses that we got from free agency, but I will see you guys at the end of the season. So guys, losing Ben Wallace and I believe it was Ricky Davis took a big blow on the team. We went from a number 1 seed to a 9th seed, and we have LeBron winning another MVP back to back to back. Bargnani, as your rookie of the year. Valerio as your 6th man of the year. LeBron is your defensive player of the year as well. Wow. Mo Williams, most improved. We'd love to see that. Coach of the year goes to Mo Cheeks. And then Stan Myers, executive of the year. Let's see. We do have Cade Cunningham on your all NBA 2nd team. No complaints there. Nobody else. You had Ben Wallace on the Dallas Mavericks. That hurts to see. Nobody else anywhere for the most part. We did not make the playoffs, but I do want to check out the numbers for the season for everybody. About 24, 5, and 9 for Cade. Jermaine O'Neal and Rip Hamilton had a really good season as well, along with Jerry Stackhouse, Mo Williams, Tony Allen. Ethan Thomas actually had a really good season for us, considering how we literally went from a bench role to a starting role. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He played really well for us. We'll simulate the playoffs, and we have the Utah Jazz with Dwayne Wade as your finals MVP. Great to see that this class is doing well. Everybody besides us. I mean, Cade is doing great by any means, or by all means, you know what I mean? But I want to see him win a championship. And of course, we traded away our pick. So Wizards are going to have it at 13. Maybe we can try and like sneak in and get a draft pick somewhere. I'd like to get with like in between like the 1 to 5 range. Maybe. Kevin Durant is in this draft. If we could get him, that would be absolutely unreal. I'm not really too sure. Okay, so it's the Timberwolves to have the pick. So maybe I call up the Wolves, and maybe I see what they want for this number 1 pick. If there's nothing too crazy, I'll do it, but I don't even want to trade it. So we might have to like go in and propose some kind of trade with them. I don't think it's gonna go through by any means, but I'm gonna try. Oh man, it's probably because we have no players on our fucking team. Every single contract is expired besides Ethan Thomas. Wow. Okay. What if like I'll do that, and then I'll add a first there. Maybe we can throw in Thomas. Oh, man, I don't want to give up all my first round picks, but like I'm almost willing to get Kevin Durant. It's Kevin Durant we're talking about. They're not gonna want to do it. I see Pacers, Hornets, Bobcats. Okay, what about the Bobcats? Maybe I can get their pick out of them. Ethan Thomas, a second, a first in 2009. Maybe I just fucked ourselves over, but we did get a pick here in the beginning of the draft. There's Al Horford here, Joakim Noah, any other players that I might be missing out on that were complete studs. So I might have messed up a little, not really, I wouldn't say I even messed up, because Al Horford and Joakim Noah are both really solid players. I don't really think it was worth trading away my future picks for, but I think that probably Horford is probably my best bet here. As much as I do like Joakim Noah, we do have another pick here, which, let's see. Can I get anything for this? Probably not no first or anything like that. Nah, it's just gonna be all seconds. I'll just go ahead and pick somebody. Best player here says it's him, so let's go there. Let's get past that. I would have loved to get Kevin Durant, dude. That kind of hurts a little bit, but we do end up getting Al Horford out of it, so I can't complain whatsoever. We're gonna have to bring back most of our players. Adam Harrington, not too worried about. I will keep Mo Williams and Cade though, without a doubt. Cade is the first person that gets a contract. I don't want to renounce the rights there. I don't want to renounce the rights there either. Definitely match. I want to make sure none of these guys, I accidentally let them go by mistake, because I would be hurt. There's Jermaine and Rip. Make sure I'm not. See, I don't know why the hell they do that. Okay, we get him too. I just don't want to mess nothing up. Oh, like that. Oh my God. Oh, that would have hurt. Anybody else we can bring in? There's Tayshaun. He's an unrestricted free agent. Nene, can I afford him? It's okay though. Tayshaun, we'll try again. Okay, that's straight with me. Mo Williams. I'm okay with bringing you back. Played a solid bench role for us. Any other people that are worth? Not really. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do there. Head over to player progression. Cade's up to a 93. Jerry Stackhouse goes down 2, which I expected. He is getting a little bit older, but that is okay. You might be able to actually like trade him away because we re-signed him to a new contract. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I wasn't paying attention and I renounced the rights on somebody that I wasn't supposed to. If I'm not mistaken. Nope. Okay, we do have Jermaine still. Okay, good shit. Yeah, what we'll probably do is, as much as I love Jerry Stackhouse, being a Pistons fan, we're probably gonna have to part ways, unfortunately, because we do have people like Tony Allen and Tayshaun Prince that can take his spot and still do a really solid job. Sampson, I'm not really too worried about, so I'm gonna try and go in and just get some really solid players. You can get a first round pick for 08, which would be really solid to get. And we get an 80 overall player as well out of it. So that might be the trade that we're doing. But I'm going to keep my options open and make sure I'm not missing out on any crucial trades. I think we're good there. I'm going to go with Al Harrington. He's 27 and we get a first round pick. He's only making $7 million. So I'm okay with that. That definitely helps out a lot. He could be our backup. He's also a power forward, so that helps as well. He could be our backup power forward or starting power forward, whatever floats his boat. Okay, so they want him to come off the bench, which I'm actually cool with. He'll be our 6th man. I kind of would like to get a couple more players on the roster, but I kind of like where we're at right now. I don't feel like adding anybody else to this roster is really going to make that big of a significant difference. I want to make sure everybody's shot tendency is good. We'll put him in like an 80. Probably drop him down to like 84, 83. Al Horford, I want him to get his shots up for sure. 75. Nah, it's a little bit too much for a center. 68 for Horford, 75 Tony Allen, 80. Because I want Tony Allen to focus on defense. Tayshaun, I definitely think that his shot tendency should go up off the bench, go to about a 70. And I think we're good there. I'm going to simulate the season, let it ride, and I will see you guys at the end. All right, guys, so we're wrapping up the season, and as you can tell, we took a significant leap from last year. We went from being in 11th place to almost a 1 seed. We're kind of like teetering back and forth between 2nd and 1st place. We are a 50-win team though, so I cannot complain. We finished 53 and 29, and we have LeBron with his 4th straight MVP. Kevin Durant with your Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year goes to Swift. LeBron James is also your back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year. Kyle Lowry is your Most Improved for the Lakers, and then we have Aiden Anderson for your Coach of the Year. We don't have any All-NBA firsts or 2nd team, unfortunately. We do have Cade making the 3rd team. We do love to see that. No other Cavaliers around here from what I can tell. We do have Al Horford on the All-Rookie First team, so that's a positive thing. We love to see steps in the right direction. We'll check out the stats for the season. We do have Cade with 24.5, about 5.5 rebounds, about 10 assists per game. Rip Hamilton was 17, 4, and 5. Jermaine O'Neal was 17, 10, and 3. Really good numbers. Al Horford for his rookie season, about 10 points, 6 rebounds, and almost 5 assists per game. Just about a block per game, which isn't really bad for a rookie season. Being a starting center at that. Tony Allen, I really wanted him to just be defensive purposes for the most part only, so I'm okay with what he did. Mo Williams off the bench also did really well for us, so I can't complain. We are the 2 seed taking on Atlanta again in the 1st round. Simulate the first game in which they take game 2. We take 3. They tie it up in game 4. They actually took the lead on us in game 5. So we're gonna go ahead and simcast. Hopefully we can make this go a little bit farther, but it looks like they're gonna run away with this and kick our ass. Wow. Maybe we're just not built for this, dude. That's just upsetting. Playoff stats. For the most part, everybody's doing exactly what they were. I mean, everybody's playing really solid. It's just we can't get wins for some reason. I feel like this is a pretty solid team. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Simulate the rest of the season in the playoffs, and we have the Lakers winning the championship with Kobe Bryant as your finals MVP. Rest in peace, yet again. Head over to the lottery. I'm pretty sure we got a pick in this year's draft because we traded for it. We do have the Pistons with the #1 pick. Man, I love to see that, being a Pistons fan. So we have the 13th pick from Milwaukee, and we also have the 26th pick from our normal pick in this draft. So let's head over here. And let's see. Looks like Derrick Rose is projected #1 pick. Westbrook's also here. I feel like we can actually get someone really solid in this draft class. So we're just gonna go ahead and see who they pick. They picked Derrick Rose going to the Pistons. Man, he did play for us already, so I got a lot of love for D Rose. I would have loved to see him go back to Chicago, but never can complain. We can get Gallinari here, Eric Gordon, Mario Chalmers, DeAndre Jordan, Robin Lopez, Nick Batum, Omar Ashik, CJ Watson, Maurice Spates. A lot of familiar names in here. We're starting to get towards like the generation when I started watching basketball and learning all the players by face and name and stuff like that. I think I got Gallinari at the best pick here. And I feel like I'm probably gonna have to go with him. You can also get Robin Lopez, Omar Ashik. Robin Lopez, it says, is the best available, so we'll just go ahead and pick him. I'm not really too stressed. We end up getting 75 overall in Gallinari, which I can't complain. Go ahead and sign both these guys to their contracts. Rudy Fernandez didn't get any minutes, so there's really no point to bring him back. Definitely want to bring back Tony Allen. Brings a really good defensive presence for our team. Tony Allen wants a contract. We traded away Jerry Wallace, so he's not on our team anymore, so I really don't have to worry too much about that. Okay, I don't know about 14 mil a year. We'll go about like 12 flat. Another player option. I feel like he'll definitely do that. And then we got to side Cade to a new contract, which will give him the absolute max that we can give him, which is apparently only that. We'll match Tony Allen, let him walk. Okay, awesome. We got Cade for the next 5 years, so we love to see that. We could bring in Joe Wallace again for another solid backup. I feel like that would definitely help. And I really didn't want to trade him away to begin with, but I had to do what I had to do. Okay, we're good there. Any other players that we could bring in? Nah, nothing too crazy. Naz Mohammed. He's cheap. Spend him on a minimum. Why not? Okay. We'll go to player progression. I feel like Cade should definitely be at like 93, 94 by now. 93, still there. Rip Hamilton goes down 1. That's okay. Starting to get a little bit older, which is not a big deal whatsoever. Head over to the next season. We're already about 6 years in, so it'd be nice to win a championship here soon. I feel like we're just a couple pieces away, if that. I do have a really solid team, man. Like, if I ran this 10-man lineup, like, this is a really solid team. Like, whether someone says so or not, like, it really is. We do have a little bit too many small forward minutes. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably bring him up to a shooting guard. Gallinari's cool as small, power forward, shooting guard. Okay. And our backup center, Robin Lopez. And we got these guys. Okay. I think we're chilling for the most part. Check out the tendencies, make sure everybody's good there still. Yeah. I want him to probably take a little bit less shots, to be completely honest, just because it's not really a scorer. 85, 90, 90. But like 98 to Cade. Definitely want to raise those up a little bit. I want to see those guys progress. Probably not so much for that. Okay, go back in. Make sure the lineups are all good. I feel like this is a really solid team, man. I know a lot of our players are young, and I feel like there's still maybe a few moves that we could do to make this team a lot better, but I'm gonna let it ride. Just like I said, if I have to stop at the trade deadline and make a trade, I'll do that. But for the most part, I will see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we're a #1 seed or anywhere close to that. If not, I'm just gonna be super disappointed, but I will see you guys then. All right, so we're wrapping up the end of the season, and right now we're sitting at the #1 seed in the East and just about second in the power ranking. Can't complain there. We ended with a 50-win team, so I'm never gonna complain when that happens. LeBron again with your MVP. Man, Rookie of the Year goes to the Pistons and Derrick Rose. Devin Harris is your 6th man of the year for the Lakers. LeBron is your defensive player yet again. Man, this roster for 2003 that they made LeBron, they just put him as the best player to ever touch a basketball. I mean, he obviously is, but like, damn. They made him like an absolute sim god. We do have Cade on the All-NBA second team. We do like to see that. Nobody else anywhere there. Nothing on the defensive team. Rookies, anybody there? Unfortunately, no. Okay. Go ahead and check out the stats for the season. Whoops. All right, we got Cade. He did go down a little bit in points and assists and stuff like that, but with a lot more scoring options around him, that's gonna happen. 22 points, 5 rebounds, and about 9 assists. Jermaine O'Neal, about 15, 8, and 3. Rip Hamilton, 16, 3.5, and about 4. Al Harrington, Horford, Tony Allen, Mo Williams, Gerald Wallace, Tayshaun, Gallinari. Everybody did really good for the role that they played. Robin Lopez only got a minute a game, so I didn't really expect too much out of him. He did grab 0.2 of a rebound though, so he did contribute a little bit to the team. We are the #1 seed taking on Washington in the first round. We're going to simulate the first game, in which we take. We also take game 2, game 3. Hopefully we can just sweep and get it done, in which we do. I don't really want to face Orlando again, but if it happens, it happens, okay? They beat us the last few years, but hopefully this is the year we beat them. We're up 2-0. I do like to see that. 3-0 us. 3-1. 3-2. Man, come on. Don't do this. Don't fucking do this, dude. Come on. We had a 3-0 lead, and you're going to tell me we're going to go ahead and blow that like that? Like, come on. What is going on? Is it because Tony Allen's cold? Like, it shouldn't make that big of a difference. He's not shooting anyway. Like, he's a defense person. Okay. Keep this lead, and I think we'll be chilling. Don't let it get too close. All right. We ran away with that. We went about by 30 points. We're taking on Toronto in the next round. Simulate the first game, in which they take. We take game 2. We also take 3. They take 4, unfortunately, but anything can happen. We're up 3-2. Hopefully we can head to the finals here, in which we do, taking on the Timberwolves. So far, so good. I do want to check out the stats so far. Leading scorer Cade, which I expected about 23, 5, and 10. Jermaine O'Neal as your second leading scorer. We do like to see that. Rip Hamilton, his numbers did fall off a lot, but as long as he's contributing to the team, that's all that really matters to me. The 8-man rotation did help out a lot. Hopefully the Timberwolves aren't too good without us or up against us, but we'll see. We'll simulate game 1, in which they take. That's not really ideal. They do have Kevin Durant and Kevin Garnett, so I didn't expect any less. And as a rookie, he might win a championship his first year, which is pretty insane. But we're gonna keep simulating and see what happens. They also take game 2. It's not good. It's not looking very good, guys. Down 3-0. Damn. I was really hoping this was gonna be the year. I really thought we could do something. But we're just gonna go ahead and blow leads like that. Like, come, what? We just got swept by the Timberwolves like that. Like, I know we're not that fucking bad. And Kevin Durant wins MVP for the finals his rookie year. I didn't expect any less. It's fucking Kevin Durant. Still top 5 player in the league to this day. You can argue with me all you want in the comments. I'm there for it all day. But I'm not gonna take any Kevin Durant slander, because that's also one of the best players to ever touch a basketball. So we don't have any picks this draft because we did trade it away to the Bobcats, which is whatever. I'm not tripping too hard about that. I know for the most part our team is good. We just made it to the finals and unfortunately lost, but it happens. But there's always room for improvement, and hopefully that's what we're gonna do here, is improve. Sorry, I'm over here making up stupid words and shit. I feel like we have too many power forwards, so I feel like my best bet here is Ellington, just because he's the only other name that I really know on that list. Unfortunately, Steph Curry goes 2 behind Blake Griffin somehow, which I'm really shocked about. But we'll go ahead and we'll bring him in just for shits and giggles. Definitely want to bring back Al Horford. Johnny Kelly, I'm not too worried about. Is there any big names that we have to bring back? Al Harrington, Tony Allen, and Mo Williams. Okay, we could do that. Everybody's got to get their bag. They deserve it. But if I'm being honest, I'm gonna explore a Tony Allen trade, just because I don't think he's bad by any means or anything like that, but I don't really think that he's really panning out to what we want on the team. I'm not going to trade him away for nothing, obviously, but if there's a good offer for him that stands on the table, I'm taking it all day. We're gonna head over to the next season. I'll probably do like a couple more seasons, try and get us a championship before I end the video. But if we go too far into the video and don't win a championship, I might just call it there, or maybe I'll do a part 2 or something like that. I'm not too sure yet. I'm gonna explore, like I said, trades for Tony. It's not a bad player by any means. We just have a lot of small forwards on the team. I also want to see Gallinari develop. Robin Lopez, I don't really want to keep him on the team. He's, as they would say, mid. So, definitely going to trade him away. Could get a pick from the Rockets there. Ronald Murray. That was like a rookie DeMar DeRozan. Do I go with the DeMar DeRozan trade? Okay, let's go ahead and do it. He's cheap, and he's going to turn out to be a really good player. We ended up getting a backup center out of that, so I can't complain whatsoever. But now that I have DeRozan, I really don't need Tayshaun. And as much love as I got for Tayshaun, man, I just don't think I can keep him. So I'm gonna go ahead and package him, and I'm gonna aim for like a first round pick of some sort if we can get that. If not, I'm gonna go for the best option available, which I did see Sean Livingston back there for just a straight up trade. So we might do that. Oh, see, it's not a straight up trade, it's a second round pick. I'm not too worried about that. We get a really solid, nice young player. Nice backup point guard. Don't really need too much of Mo Williams anymore. I'll probably keep him around just in case, just so we have that other option. But we're gonna go ahead, rebuild our lineups, make sure we're back to 10. They got Sean Livingston as our 6th man, Mo Williams, Gerald Wallace, and they have Gallinari out of the rotation, unfortunately, which means we might have to make a trade that we don't really want to, but we're probably gonna have to give up Mo Williams. If I can get a first round pick for Mo, that'd be fire. I doubt it, but oh, look at Jamal Crawford. Oh, I really don't even need him, but man, would that be nice. Wait, I think I just saw a first round pick. Oh no. See, now that I saw a first round pick, Jazz. Not very high value though. Mavericks first round pick, not very high value. All right. Jamal Crawford, welcome to the team. I just got a lot of love for these players, man. Jamal Crawford starting as our 6th man. Please sign me the fuck up. And then what we'll do is we'll make him a shooting guard, point guard, small forward, power forward, center. We got our backup set. I'm still gonna play DeRozan to an extent, but probably take a couple minutes away there and get DeRozan up to about 18. Be our 8th man for now. Mess with our shot tendencies. Yeah, see, we got a lot of scoring options now on this team. It might even be kind of hard for Cade to even make a All-NBA team now. DeMar DeRozan with a 97 shot tendency. That's kind of crazy. But I want him to be the best player on the bench, to be completely honest. So I'm going to simulate the season. I want us to be a championship contender again this season. If not, I'm going to be hurt. But I'm going to simulate, and I will see you guys at the end. All right, guys. So we took a significant leap from last year to this year. We are a 70-win team. We finished off 71-11 with Kevin Durant as your MVP. So Kevin Durant takes over the throne as the MVP instead of LeBron this year. Rookie of the year goes to Steph Curry. Devin Brown is your 6th man of the year. LeBron is your defensive player yet again. Blake Brand, most improved. And then us with the coach of the year, 71-11. We love to see that. We're definitely a step in the right direction now. There's no way we don't win it this year. If we don't, then obviously we're just not cut out for this. We don't have anybody from the Cavaliers that makes the All-NBA team, which probably means that everybody's scoring was really solid for the most part. We don't have any Cavaliers on the defensive team. We do have DeMar DeRozan on the All-Rookie 2nd team, which we do like to see. That's a step in the right direction. We are the 1 seed taking on my home team of the Detroit Pistons in the first round. We're going to simulate the first game in which they take somehow. We take game 2. We take 3, 4, and 5. Okay. That one game they won was just a fluke. It's okay. We got game 1 is ours. Game 2. Game 3 is theirs. It's okay. Game 4 is also theirs. Game 5 is also... Bro, what is going on today? Like, we literally just won 71 games, and you're telling me that we're about to sit here and choke this in the second round of the playoffs right now. Like, come on. We need to get our shit together, guys. Cannot lose. Just can't do it. Hold on to that lead. Please, just hold on to it. There we go. 12-point lead. Going into game 7 versus the Bulls. Second round in the Eastern Conference. We do have a slight little lead, but it's not going to last for long. Come on, guys. This has got to be some kind of fucking sick joke, right? 71 games to lose in the second fucking round to a 5th seed. That shit's crazy to me. And the Celtics go on to win it with Kobe Bryant switching to the oppositions of the Boston Celtics and winning a Finals MVP for them. I could say I would never ever see that coming in my life. But hey. All right, this is probably gonna be the last year for now. I might do a part 2. Still debating on it yet. Let me know in the comments if you guys do want me to do a part 2. I just don't really want this video to go too long. So we'll do one last season here. I feel like, man, there's no way we can't get this done, right? Like, we have to. I'm just gonna skip past that and go to the player options. I'm not really too worried about the draft this year. Wayne Ellington can walk. He hasn't even touched the court for us the entire time he's been with the organization. So there's really no point to bring him back. Okay. So we got to bring back Jamal for sure. We already traded away Mashburn, so he's not on our team anymore, so I don't really have to worry about him. I don't think there's anybody else on our team that we really have to bring back. 4 years, 31 mil for Jamal. Get your bag, my boy. One of my favorite players. Nobody else I really want to bring in, so I'm gonna skip past free agency for now. I feel like Cade's still gonna be stuck at that 93, as unfortunate as it is. He sure is. Rip goes down 3. Maybe that's our first move this year, is to go ahead and move on from Rip. As much love as I got for him, he's just starting to get old, and if we can pick up a new starting shooting guard to make this team better, I'd definitely love to do that. Nothing against my boy, as you already know. We're entering the new era, so that's what it's gonna look like now. Sorry, my boy Rip. You know I got mad love for you, but your time's just come to an end here in Cleveland. Steve Francis is 32. We also get a first round pick back, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm trying to go young here. You can get Ben Gordon, but I really don't want to give away Gallinari if I don't have to. The best option here would probably be the first round pick. And we're only giving up Juan Dixon. We do get a 83 point guard out of it, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then what we'll probably do is we'll probably end up trading Steve Francis as well. And what we'll do is we'll package him with one of the players that are making not much money and see what other shooting guard options there are out there, because I really don't want a 32-year-old starting shooting guard, if I'm being completely honest. I don't really want to give a first round pick either. We can get a center here and a point guard. probably move him to the backup, and we could probably start one of our other guys at the starting shooting guard, honestly, like Sean Livingston. Exactly. J.R. Bremer, Diop. Yeah, we definitely want to go back to our 10-man rotation and fill this out a little bit more. What do they have DeRozan playing as? Shooting guard? Yeah, let's go ahead and move him to the small forward. Yeah, he already goes up a lot more just from that. Okay, we definitely have a lot of small forwards on this team, which is a little bit of a problem, but it's not too bad either. We got Jamal Crawford. I'm gonna make the Brenner, J.R. Bremer, shooting guard. His overall drops a little bit, but it makes the minutes look a little bit better. And I think we're good there with our 10-man rotation. It's a little upsetting Gallinari not getting any minutes, but it's gonna have to do, honestly. I'm gonna simulate this last season. Again, let me know in the comments if you want me to keep going on this video, maybe like a part 2, or just call it here. Let me know. But I'm gonna simulate the season, and I will see you guys at the end of it. This year we came to play. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, this is an absolutely amazing team. There's no way that we don't win a championship this year. If we don't win it, man, I don't even know what to say. We literally finished with the same exact record as last year, 71-11. Chris Bosh is your MVP, which is something I never thought I would say either, but that happened. DeMarcus Cousins, Rookie of the Year. John Wall, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron, Defensive Player yet again. Damon Davis, Most Improved. Doug Collins is your Coach of the Year yet again for the Cavaliers. Any Cavaliers on the All-NBA teams? There is not. Any defensive teams either? There is not. Rookies, nothing crazy. With a 1 seed taking on Chicago in the first round, in which they take game 1. That's of course how it has to happen every single time. They're up 2-1 on us. Tied up 2-2. 3-2. Okay. Is this something to do with the playoffs that we just can't compete, or like what is going on? Because we're just literally getting shit on. Like, this should not be happening. We're a 70-win team, for fucking Christ's sakes. All right. We barely pulled it off to take it to game 7. Like, it should not be this close. And they're just running away with it. 70-win team, my ass. Yep. Okay. We're gonna simulate the rest of the playoffs. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you want me to keep this going for like a part 2, or if you want me to just call it here. We have Kevin Durant winning your finals MVP. I did forget to check the stats for the season, so we'll go over that really fast. We got Cade with 22, 6, and 8. Al Horford, Jermaine O'Neal. Everybody's scoring really good for the team. It's not that nobody can't score or anything like that, or not that we just can't compete in the playoffs. I don't know what it is. Everybody is doing really solid. Even DeRozan's playing really good. I just don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I got the rotations wrong. Let me know if you got any ideas in the comments on what I can do to fix it. Also, let me know if you guys want me to do a part 2 on this video, like I said. Appreciate you guys for watching. Go ahead, check out the rest of the videos. I'll leave them at the end of the video here. Hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and deuces.